Right, so we've just made our way up from the waterfall, clambered up the side of the hill here, and we've come up to the top again to cross this marshy grass boggy area. And just beyond, as you can see, one of them round fortress buttress type things where people used to live their homesteads. Now you walk past that, you keep that to your right, and a little bit further on is where the guys did their overnight camping, where it opens up into a bit of a ravine, and there's a little waterfall there as well. So we're just going a little bit further along the valley to investigate. I'm out of breath because I've been clambering up the hill, but never mind, we're here. We're just going to make our way through this high marshy grass area using the sheep's trail. So over here out, I've been bitten by a snake. No, I'm only kidding. Oh, look at all this. This is getting all boggy, marshy and all soft. So you've got to go around over here, find the driest point. Anyway, I'll not film the whole lot, I'll just stop filming here, but we're heading up that way where there's a few trees just sticking up from the valley at the base of it. And we'll try and find where the two lads that came up here and did a wild camp overnight. So bye for now from the Domino Duo at HARTHOPE Valley. Looking back down the valley, there's three other walkers coming along there now, and they're following the same path what the last ones did. Looks like they're following the burn all the way round, you know, snaking around the bottom. It's the easiest path to come. But I couldn't resist taking more pictures back down the valley. It's gorgeous. That's the water's coming towards me now, just past the house and the clump of trees. But look at that, views to die for, eh? Beautiful. Bye for now. Right, so we've passed the round house fortress type thing that people used to live in, and we've come along a sheep's trail again, which is much easier going. And we've got to this point here where you can see the burn easily again. It's just a little footbridge across the trickle of burn that comes down from the hill there, straight over there. But the path going that way is much easier now, so we'll be pretty close to where the guys did the overnight camp. I just want to map the whole area to show people who haven't done this walk before the easiest way to go. Bye for now. I love the sound of the running water. So a little bit further on up the hill, and we're not too far away from when the guys did the overnight wild camp. But I just filmed the burn coming down to these little tiny rapids all the way along. And it's quite thin here, so you could easily cross to the other side. If the going got rough, you can find a path on the other side. But that's looking back now towards the round housestead where people used to live years ago. Stones built up in a circle. But look at them views, man. Absolutely gorgeous, looking all the way back down the valley towards where the car will be parked. There's some sort of crag just coming to view on the top of that hill there and all. I don't know what that'll be. Answers on a postcard, people. Also, is it a tree? Hang on, I'll try and zoom in a little bit more. Could be a tree. But I'm glad I came now because I've seen some wonders. It's absolutely beautiful along here. And if I was to do a wild camp myself overnight, I think I'd pick this place because you're down in the valley, hardly any wind. Just try and pick the moment where the weather's going to be fine and not raining overnight. I know it's so unpredictable here, so obviously it'd be best to do it during summer months. June, July, August will be the best. But on the way back, I'm just going to keep filming and showing you little pictures of the easiest way to come back. So the next time I come along here I can make it half the time it's taken to get us this far. But bye for now from the Domino Duo, HARTHOPE Valley, just past the HARTHOPE Valley Linn and the round housestead thing there. Just going a little bit further up the valley now and then stop for another cup of tea and a sarnie. Right, I've stopped to make another short video because I'm up the height again, following the sheep's trail just along the side of the burn. And straight down there is that round old homestead type thing, and the river snakes round and round and round here. Then we're getting higher and higher and higher up away from the burn, but looking down there's plenty of little waterfalls and streams down below, which is quite nice to look at in this too. But we're going a little bit further because I'm sure up ahead where that clump of trees are is where Mick and the bushcrafter, I think it was, did that overnight stay. In the pathway that I'm on now, it looks similar to what they were using to go up the height and take pictures and make videos of the stay. But I know it's down in the dip where they stayed because it was out the wind. But unfortunately, Mick, I think, twisted his ankle and they couldn't go up to the Chivies from here. And that was their plan. So they just camped overnight down here somewhere. But I feel that we're getting closer. And if this is the place around the corner here, it's going to be time to stop for another cup of tea and see if I'm hungry enough for a sarnie. Yes, this certainly looks like it. The ravine's opening up again at the bottom. There's tons of water running down the hill there. But I just want to go where they stayed because there's a dipper bird got its nest in the side of the ravine where the waterfall is. See if I can catch him on film. But these trails are just sheep's trails around here now, so I might have to stop filming because I'm starting to fall all over the shop, left to right, left to right. Yes, this is the place where they stayed. I found it. Came to here. Follow the path round. This is it, Jim. They stayed down there. So this is the head of Hart Valley. Now I've got to have to be careful here filming and watching the path at the same time. So I'm just going to find a nice place down below, sit down and have a nice cup of tea. I'm just chuffed up we've got to this place here where on the video on YouTube the guys just stayed down there, and there's the waterfall where the dipper's got its nest, and they walk all the way around the top there to take pictures down below, and there's pathways go up to the top here for those people who take the path to go up to the Cheviot. You'd head up that way. But not for me today, I've done enough already. According to the GPS, we've done 7.2 miles from the car so far. But what a beautiful place to stop. I'm just going to go down there where it's grassy, find a big boulder and sit down and have a cup of tea. So, bye for now from the Domino Duo at the head of HARTHOPE Valley. What a beautiful spot. Yes, so the sheep's trails come along here from past the HARTHOPE Linn, past the round homestead, the round stones that was built years ago for people to live in, and then eventually come over the top here, and then you see this opening just here. Absolutely gorgeous. So really down there on that grassy side of the river, it'll be absolutely great because there's no wind down here in the dip, and you've got your water source coming from the waterfall there. And it's just a beautiful picturesque place, hidden by the hills either side, right round. So I'm going to have to go up the top and take some pictures down into this place here. Unbelievably beautiful. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we are. Bye for now, people from the Domino Duo. Just past the first waterfall there's another one just directly behind it. Didn't realise that until now. I've come down to the bottom and I'm looking through the trees there. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I wouldn't mind doing an overnight camp here to sound of that water, man. It would just help you drift off to sleep. And waking up to that in the morning would be absolutely fantastic. But the views all around are fantastic as well. There's a few black clouds coming across there now, like I hope that doesn't threaten for a bit of rain. And if it does, I think it's only going to be like a shower, hopefully. But anyway, I'm going to clamber down here and cross the burn over the grassed area best I can. So bye for now. I've started recording again because if you looked on top of that rock in the middle of the waterfall, the resident dipper at his nest, he's just standing on top of the rock there. Not in any hurry to go anywhere, so I'm going to zoom in and record him for you. And there he is there. Beautiful little birds. So that's your resident dipper. He knows where the best parts are and all for to have your nest and bring your young one up. By a water source, protected by the high walls either side, so he's not going to get many predators getting to him in there. Well, that's your resident dipper that Mick caught on his video on YouTube with the bushcraft guy. Bye for now, people, from HARTHOPE Valley. Second place we've visited with another waterfall and another beautiful place to actually have an overnight camp. So I'll just pan round to show you the scenery while I'm here. So the hills go off pretty high from where I'm sitting, where the lads had their tents pitched, and they clambered up the top of the hills there and took some nice pictures down to where I'm sitting. Instead of going up over the top to get to this side, I've just clambered over the water. I filled loads of spots with bricks so I could clamber across just there. I did slip off one of them, went in, but luckily my boots are pretty tight up my legs and I didn't get wet. I slipped over a couple of times, but never mind. I'm over here now enjoying a sandwich and a cup of tea and a nice slice of cake and salad. Bye. The resident dipper that was just posing forward on top of that rock straight ahead there, he took off and went down the burn so far. Then he's come back, I can hear him but I can't see him. He's just somewhere up there on the top of the gully. Just on top of the hill. Every now and again you'll hear his little whistle. But I'm just going to pan round and actually show you how beautiful this place is. Just beyond the first waterfall, there's another one going up the hill just beyond that. So it's pretty impressive here. Beautiful spot. So if you camp overnight, you go to sleep to running water, which is very therapeutic. And then first thing in the morning, when you've had a good night's sleep hopefully, this is what you hear in the morning. Birds singing, no wind at the moment, and obviously just the countryside that you're in, fresh air. You get the odd walker that goes past, like we've just had a family go past. They've got their son and their daughter, which is nice to see them, starting them young to get into rambling and walking. But you can understand why they come this far, because it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm glad I've come this far today. But I'll zoom back now and I'll pan right round and I'll show you the whole lot. So you've got steep embankments going up from the river here, right round you. And obviously if you go at the top that direction, you head up towards Achieveit, which is possibly another walk at a later date, but we're just happy to sit down and have a cup of tea, get our breath, have a couple of sarnies, and then now. But this is a nice grassy area where I'm standing on now, where you can come and pitch your tent, because it's quite flat. I just wanted to show you where the burn comes up and then bends round. So this is the burn that follows the HARTHOPE Valley all the way up from LANGLEE Ford Farm snake its way all the way up here, and it's coming around here. But obviously this is another burn or waterfall coming down from the hills above and joining this river to go all the way down. It's absolutely beautiful. The sun's coming out now, which is making it more pleasant again. It's nice and warm. Might be a time to take jackets off soon. But I'd definitely come back here again. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the kind of path that we're going to be taking back now. It's just like a sheep's trail back across the top, and then head back down towards the farmhouse that we're past Langley Ford Farm, and passing the puddle again. But we'll do it the easy way this time. We'll go along the river bank, going back along from here. So that's bye for now from the Domino Duo at HARTHOPE Valley, at the head of the valley, where there's a nice flat part here, where there's a bit at the top there where you can pitch a tent, and where my red backpack is there, you can pitch another one-man tent just down there, and you're right at the side of the river. So if you don't sleepwalk, you'll be fine. So bye for now. So we've just come up from a little spot where we stopped, where people do overnight camping, and we've clambered up back onto the sheep's trail, and now we're going to start heading back towards the car, right along the HARTHOPE Valley again, towards the cottage first where the flooded road is. So this time we've learnt our lesson. We're going to go and follow the river right away along, but look at the view straight ahead there. Beautiful. Can't get any better than that, people. The sun's out, it's quite warm now. I've stood in the river a couple of times getting across the stones, but my boots will dry out over the next few days before our next wander. But I couldn't resist. It's beautiful, this. So bye for now from the Domino Duo at the HARTHOPE Valley. Just starting to head back towards the car now. Right, people, as promised, I'd says I'd turn around, make a video of the easiest way to get back down to where the house is along the HARTHOPE Valley. So we've come from the place where the guys did the overnight camping. We're passing the round house, old homestead, what they used to call them, where people used to live years ago. There's HARTHOPE Valley Lane below us, and we're on the sheep's trail path heading down towards the river itself, and we're going to snake around the river all the way back to those trees that surround the cottage, and that's going to be the easiest way to get back. So there you have it. So anybody coming this way to do the HARTHOPE Valley Lane walk, stick to the river after the house and just snake around the little sheep's trails all the way to the top of this hillock that I'm on top now, which then goes over the top of the waterfall. And this is how people miss it, because it's down below there. They probably walk straight past it and don't realise. But the easiest way to remember where it is, if you look straight ahead there now, there's a big stone sticking out from the dead gorse there, and there's a pathway actually going off round down to the top of it. So if you follow that down, it takes you down to where the waterfall is, okay? Bye for now from the Domino Duo at HARTHOPE Valley, heading back to the car. As you can see, over the top of the hillock, past the HARTHOPE Valley Lane, the pathway starts to go down the sheep's trail and starts heading down towards the water and the river. There's another trail just to the left of that where we took it, but that ends up going up the hill past that ravine that we passed earlier on. But then you've got to clamber up and then come back down, so it's pointless doing that. It's harder work. So my advice to you, if you do this walk, is just stick to the bottom and follow the river around all the way along the valley, avoiding all the boggy marsh and the soft bits of mud and that and clambering. Make it much easier on yourself. Okay, so it's bye for now from the Domino Duo at the HARTHOPE Valley. So as you come along the sheep's trail, you come across this little brook coming down the hill, and it's best to cross over here and then join the footpath that goes across the top of the hillock towards the waterfall itself. And this is the best place I am now for to cross this little stream. It's the driest and easiest way to get back up to that sheep trail path that goes right up to the waterfall along that top of the hill here, and it's drier as well. Okay, so I'll just filming the whole lot for you. There's a couple more walkers coming along the river there now in the distance. Just disappearing out of sight now. But the weather's changing now, it's getting a bit darker now, so I think we better head back to the car as soon as possible before it buckets down. So bye for now.